Lesson 269. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. And the reason this is called a Qigong support is because at the end I'm going to guide you to a Qigong seated meditation and a standing meditation which I have specifically recorded for this lesson and this special period where we are contemplating what is a body and learning to repurpose the body in remembering who we truly are and returning to peace and remembering to return into those instants of peace and staying in those instants of peace longer and longer each time. We're first going to read and contemplate this lesson together, and at the end I'm going to guide you to the classes and give you more instructions. And we are still in Croatia, still in the same northern part, close to Italy part of Croatia. The place is called Rabac, and it's in Istria, a little bit close to Opatija, between Opatija and Pula. So very pretty, very beautiful, very green. Let's begin reading our lesson together. Lesson 269. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. I ask you blessings on my sight today. It is the means which you have chosen to become the way to show me my mistakes and look beyond them. It's our eyes. What we see, we believe is influencing us. And what we want to learn as A Course in Miracles students or as light workers, we want to learn that we first need to decide what we want to see and then pick that up and see things differently. And this is the trick here. I ask you blessings on my sight today, on the way I see things. It is the means which you have chosen to become the way to show me my mistakes and look beyond them. It is given me to find a new perception through the guide you gave me. And the guide is with a capital G. And this is our own Holy Spirit, our Christ within us. And through his lessons to surpass perception and return to truth. So it is given me to find a new perception through the guide you gave me, and through his lessons to surpass perceptions and return to truth. I ask for the illusion which transcends all those I made. So I ask for the sight which is going to make me see the real world, why I'm in this human experience. So I'm asking for the illusion which is surpassing all the ones I have made. Because seeing and using the body's eyes, we are always within the illusion. We are like in that human experience. We're like in a computer game, and we're choosing to see things differently. It's only when you close your eyes and feel within do you kind of notice who you truly are. I ask for the illusion which transcends all those I made. Today I choose to see a world forgiven in which everyone shows me the face of Christ and teaches me that what I look upon belongs to me, that nothing is except, that nothing exists except your Holy Son. So a forgiven world is also kind of an illusion, but it's the real world we want to see. We want to see this excitement. We want to see this beauty in things. We want to see that awe. And the reason why many of us like to take drugs, drink alcohol, is because it switches our ego off, and then we suddenly look at the world in awe. And I'm not a provocator of drugs. I really don't like them at all. I like to be in a clear mind. But I can see it in other people why they're doing it. It's because they can't handle their ego. They can't handle themselves. So they take wine, alcohol, too much alcohol, or other drugs to escape from this anxiety they are feeling within. Because nobody has showed them the tool how to switch this off, how to turn away from this ego without having to use some kind of synthetic stuff. And that's why I like Qigong so much, because Qigong or yoga or all these kind of things, they are getting us into a meditative state through movement, and then at the end we then contemplate and observe how we are. But you can do that with any kind of exercise. You can do it through walking, you can do it through weightlifting, you can do it in swimming, as long as you give yourself this meditative period at the end, or take control of the way your mind is going, what kind of thoughts you allow it to think. And this is what the body is helping us to do. The body is supposed to move. The body is not supposed to sit and lie all day long. The body is made to move from A to B, otherwise it would be a tree. And it would be in one spot all day long. We are made to move. The body is made to move. So we want to use this body for its purpose, and use the body to control that mind of ours, to reconnect to our true self and repurpose our thoughts towards remembering our true self, if you will. So let's read that one more time with this thought in mind. My sight goes forth to look upon Christ's face. I ask your blessings on my sight today. This is going to be beautiful to do in the Qigong meditation. But also today, I almost think it would be wonderful if you apply this in the Qigong class, where you're moving your body. It is the means which you have chosen to become the way to show me my mistakes and look beyond them. Just push them away and say, okay, water under the bridge, next. It is given me to find a new perception through the guide you gave to me. And that guide can be the Holy Spirit, it can be the Christ consciousness within you, but it can also be a person you're speaking with. It can be a guide, another human which comes along and tells you something, and suddenly you kind of think, okay, this is another way of looking at this. That can also be a guide when you start looking at the Christ within them. These are even the best guides, I find, if you are able to look past their ego. Because if you're looking with your ego at their ego, that is the engagement. You're hooked into it. But if you can unlock yourself from that and look past, miracles can happen. It is given me to find a new perception through the guide you gave to me, and through his lessons to surpass perception and return to truth. I ask for the illusion which transcends all those I made. Today I choose to see a world forgiven in which everyone shows me the face of Christ, because I choose to look at it, and teaches me that what I look upon belongs to me, that nothing is except your Holy Son. There is nothing except your Holy Son, and everything we look upon, it is part of that illusion we have created ourselves, which is a big one to accept, but it is the truth. There's 3 phrases of explanation. Let's read that. Today our sight is blessed indeed. We share one vision as we look upon the face of him whose self is ours. We are one because of him who is the Son of God, of him who is our own identity. And as we talked a few days ago, we are all one. This is always that one true self, which is in every single one of us. Today I'm suggesting to do a standing Qigong class first. It can be any of them really. It can be any of them from the whole list. And it can be a short one or a long one. I'm going to suggest a short Qigong class for you today, which is especially got to do with sight, if you fancy. And the seated Qigong class, I suggest you do later in the evening, which is it's like a meditation. And this meditation is really there to repurpose the body, and focusing and observing how you see the world before and after that meditation, and before and after the Qigong class. because we are focusing on the sight today. And remember that the instructions of part 2 are reminding us to read what is the body, read the special thought at least once a day. Also, if you haven't read the instructions yet, I recommend you read them together with me. You can find the link below in the description. You can also find a link below on how Qigong can help you as a Course in Miracles student. There's like 3 videos explaining that to you. Just allow yourself to look at this world differently. Here is the seated Qigong class for this lesson. Here I recommend this standing Qigong class for this lesson. Here you have what is the body, the reading, and here you have the whole list of classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light and Qi to you.